So finally we are returning to the DayZ standalone, and we're going to try a place that I've never explored before. This is DayZ. Now when I uploaded my first DayZ video, it was on the standalone. It had just come out, but I had been playing the mod for about 6 or 7 months, so I knew churning was really well. However, this is the very first time I'm playing on DayZ, so what you're seeing is my first experiences. So I spawned into one of the little towns which looks to be around the middle of the map somewhere. Started trying to get loot, but suddenly darkness fell. It seems like the sun sets very quickly on DayZ, and I started to hear quite a few gunshots, so it seemed like the best thing to do was to find a safe spot to wait for morning. So you join us the next morning, continuing our quest for loot. Right, so not much happened in the night. That shooting did eventually die down, so either the player logged out or got killed or moved on. Yeah, I'm still of the belief that the backpack is one of the most critical items to get on this game. So it's no good finding useful stuff if you can't carry it. Right, now we've got the backpack. I'm going to go back and loot those medical supplies. So yeah, let's look at the map. We are here. And like I say, I don't really know my way around this map. So, oh, that looks like an airfield there. I'm guessing that's a good place to go if you want military loot. I don't know how far that is though. There's no scale. Food is quite scarce though. It's the main thing I'm looking for at the moment. I've got the critical thing of a melee weapon so I can deal with any zombies, although I've not really seen many. But if I need to, it's good to know that I can deal with the zombies. There's just some food and water. What I'm trying to do is get an idea of distance. Because the airfield looks far on the map, but it might be a small map. Okay, so we've just been running for about 2 minutes. Did we get close to it? Yeah, we are actually at the next town. That's where the water thing is, but I'm just going to keep pushing towards this instead. Because there's actually a well in the next town as well, so. Not actually heard gunshots since last night, which is good for me because I'm not in a position to defend myself. Ooh. What's this? Mini 14. 5.56 NATO rounds. I don't think I've got either of those. What have I got? Where are my rounds? Okay. So we've got 12 gauge and .22. But it doesn't mean we shouldn't take it. Let's just put it in the backpack because if I'm running around with that on my back, it doesn't exactly say I'm friendly. Jesus, that is grim. Ooh, that's nice. What's that? Mosin. And thumbnail. Right, so we found some 7.62. That's it. We have, oh shit, not in good time as well. I just had a gunshot. But, oh, another gunshot. Yeah, those shots are straight ahead of me somewhere. See, we've not got particularly long range, and we don't know where we are or where we're going. The problem is I heard the gunshot straight ahead, but I don't know what is straight ahead, so I don't know how long I need to spend in tree lines before I've got round a town, for example. So the sun is starting to set now. I'm not a huge fan of nightfall because it's not very good to watch someone running around. It always looks darker than it actually is when you upload it to YouTube. But also, I always feel like running around without anything like night vision or something like that, you can always fall victim to somebody who can see things that you can't because they're better geared up for nighttime combat. Much prefer the daylight, so usually I have to try and find a safe spot to wait for morning. I'm going to push on a little bit, get a bit closer to the airfield, and then I'm going to do that. Let's find a safe spot. Oh, shots, presumably from the airfield because I'm getting very close to there now. Let's find a safe little place to wait for daylight. This seems good to me. Right, so we're back and it's daylight, and I've actually switched to the NVIDIA GeForce inbuilt recording software because DXJoy was actually struggling to match the 60 frames per second in the recordings. I was getting 60 FPS in the game but not in the recordings, and why is my mouse cursor here? I don't want that. There we go. Right, So we were on our way to the airfield. We're still on our way to the airfield and we're actually pretty close now. This is the main tree line we're entering into now that surrounds the airfield. There's lots of shots ringing out of the airfield. So let's try and get a view on those. Wow, that is cool over there. It's starting to get dark. You can see the sun is setting. And the last thing I'm going to do is run over to those hangars because that's just way too exposed. Right, so we're coming up on that airfield again. Coming up on those outer walls. Not seeing much evidence of activity at the moment. Not sure if we should just scope it out a little bit. Concerns me is the lack of clear tree line for me. Let's use the darkness to our advantage a little bit. Shit, that's a shot at me. That's a shot at me. Fuck. We've got to get out of here and wait for morning. Poor shot, but a shot at me, definitely. Yeah, we need to wait for daylight to go back and get that bastard. Yeah. Regroup, go back in. Oh, shot again, he can see me. Oh, shit. So we've respawned in the middle of nowhere. We're here. And I was killed there. It's a very long jog to get back to where I was killed. But I want to get back there. I think for now I'll just start to make my way over there, and I hope you guys will join me for the second part of this adventure.